Anyway, there's that rock.
Huh?
There's that, I'm videoing. There's that rock that in the daytime. See, when I'm filming, by the way, I can't hardly see through the viewfinder. So Christian's going to go up there. We think it looks like one of those yellow ducks that floats in the bathtub. You know, the main thing up here is that things are bigger than what you think, and distances are far further than what you might think. Let me show you the goal. Oh. Okay, there's the saddle. You see it? That's where we're going. Right into that saddle, and then we want to climb up to the top of that mountain. But anyway, Christmas Tree Pass and the Spirit Mountain. I'll get a couple pictures. See, I let Christian start out. He's over there. Not a quarter mile, but that way it gives him time out in nature instead of right alongside someone the whole time. Okay, we made it past the sticker area. So I'm just showing what's here.
I got a staff.
A what?
A staff.
There's the saddle, and I really have my doubts that we'll be able to make it up there. Okay, we're approaching the saddle, and it's an amazing feature. But now we're going to plan our strategy, because for me to get pictures of him up there in the saddle, I have to let him go ahead.
Hi, YouTube!
I have to let him go ahead, but who knows what might happen? What if the other side of that is a cliff and he falls off or something like that? So we're going to decide. I'm going to take a picture. He's going to stand there and I'll take a picture, because then when we go up, then the saddle won't be visible anymore.
Don't try this at home!
So I haven't decided whether to let him go up there. I think it would be foolish if I did. Okay, we're on the back side, trying to find a way up, and Christian says, and I agree, that I don't think it's gonna happen. I mean, this is what it's like when you're actually here. Work your way over that way to make sure there's not an easy way up, and don't fall off no cliffs. But you see what I mean? The features, they're just so big. I don't think it's going to happen. He's going to do one of his famous jumps. See, that's how easy it is for a running, jumping little boy. Okay, we're going to try to find an alternate route. A couple of good ones of your famous screams.
My head.
Well,
Oh! Hello.
See, that could be a shortcut over there, but if we choose wrong, we could be trapped by darkness. So let's go back.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the known route.
That way.
Yeah.
You there? Yeah, I see you over there.
See, we're going to try to go up there,
Yeah.
up along there.
Hi.
But when we get up there, I can't see you through the, I know that you must be there. But I can already tell that when we get up there, there's no way to climb up to the top and work our way over to the saddle. I mean, I can clearly see that. We could work our way up there and possibly go along, but there's too many dead ends, and then we'd be up there working our way along to a possible fall of certain death of both of us. So I can already tell you that we can't get up there. Okay, I'm going to send Christian up there as a scout. He's going to go along there and try to get up there and then determine if there's a way to get up into the saddle there. I could tell you right now, there's no way. There's no way. I'll go up there a ways because I want to see that cliff and stuff, but I don't know. Let's see what happens. Okay, I got to film some of this to show some important stuff inside of a magma chamber. That inside the chamber, it's a mix of broken rocks that break loose and they get mixed in, or they break loose from the top of the chamber and drop down. They get injected in. When stuff flows along, they get carried along, and that's what these are. See, these are called clasts. See the rocks mixed in there? So like even when a volcano, when it erupts, it doesn't just erupt pure lava. It also throws up stuff like this from deep down in the earth. And that's why. So that's what you're looking at. If this had erupted, it would throw this stuff up and the other stuff. So these were rocks on the edge of the chamber. And along the various passageways and sills and dikes and stuff like that. You can't throw stuff around here. You can't. This isn't the place to do it. This is a very highly protected area. You were throwing rocks and stuff down there. Okay, but see the clasts within the mush. This stuff here is the mush. So I'll go up there and show a sideways sill or dike or whatever. See, one of these things about this magma chamber that makes it so famous, since it's exposed, is that magma chamber actually, stuff would get injected like this mush with different layers from different times and different material. And so those clasts that I showed you, I think they're called zeolitic clasts, those would get injected also. And so the guy said that they reminded him of Christmas tree ornaments, because these, see this stuff here that got, injected, that it spread out like the arms of a Christmas tree, is what he said. That's how they got the name Christmas Tree Pass. Let's see, there's your best example of mush right there. So when a volcano erupts, this never did, this was a magma chamber, but when a volcano erupts, actually it's not just a big balloon of magma that shoots up. No, the stuff flows along on thousands of fissures all over that go for miles. See there? You see how this got injected? A different material there. And there's some basaltic material. So that's the other thing that interested them, is that for millions of years, different stuff would well up and it'd be a totally different composition. See, here's a better example of the clast. I think they're called zeolitic clasts. Let's see, in a magma chamber and along the various sills that go outwards, they radiate out and break apart the rock and spread apart the layers. This stuff does get carried around and breaks off and drops down in. So these clasts, that could be the edge of the magma chamber from miles down. It could be 30 miles down. Who knows? But there you're looking at. Here's a good example of how stuff injected and spread the layers apart. You see, it's totally different material. See, there's your mush, and there's basaltic type stuff. See there, you see that vein? And see this one? So it was complex. It was complex. This place totally rewrote what they now realize takes place in a magma chamber. See, here's another big injection. And these go for miles. But see, you got to spot them. But see, this is an injection of this material. Very, very liquidy stuff that injected later. And so the stuff that injected at different times, it's different materials. And so it confused them. This is a highly studied area.